Hi everyone, I'm Lorenzo De Bernardi and today we are talking about something really special, collectible wines. Think about one single glass can hold 100 years old of history, passion and art. But not just wine, we are talking about collectible wines. That time does not destroy it. Instead, the time turns them into liquid gems. If you ever heard a rare bottle of wine in your hand, you know the feeling. It's not just glass and capes. It's a piece of land, a special year, the mark of a wine market, how work the soil with his own hand. For too long, this world stayed close to a lucky few, but today that is changed. Technology is opening the doors of as exclusive cellar to everyone. And the platform like Altherum are making this possible through tokenization. So, what make a collectible wine so special? Let's find out. Not every wine is made to age. Most of wines are made to be drunk with a few years, but there is a small group, little of wines get better decade after decade. Think of rare champagne or a super Tuscany from Italy. Those are wines are made a very few amount. They are not just drink, they are a masterpiece. What makes them so precious? Just three things. First, territory is the unique mix of soil, climate and tradition. You can't copy anywhere, at least in the world. Second, vintage. In centennial of year, what the weather lines up perfectly, like this Everest. Third, craftsmanship. Winemakers make only a few thousand bottles. They pick every single grapes by hand. Here's the incredible part. Some bottle after 20-30 years can worth tens of €1,000. One single bottle can sell actually more than price of the car and unique other luxury gold. Wines get better with time. The other it get. In the rarest it becomes. Some bottles get drank. That the ones that remain become more and more precious. That the way the whale stress collectors in the world fight for the best wine gets. However, the last 20 years, the wine market has exploded. It's not just for fun, but today invest fund and family office see rare wine as a way to project their wealth. Why? Because the wine is a psychological asset. This rare it not just a number of screen. When financial markets share, investors look for safety in real asset, gold, real estate, art, and wine. But there are big problems. The first one is assets. To buy a case of top wine, you need then 1,000 to 100,000 euros. How many everyday investor can afford that? Very few. That second problem is storage. Wine need control temperature, control humidity, drunkenness, and cellars. It not just stored the right way. Can every most expensive wine can be renewable. Their third problem is liquidity. Selling a rare asset bottle is not just selling a stock. It may take months or sometimes years. Think is where tokenization come in. What does that mean? Is in a simple word. You take a real asset like a legendary wine and you turn into digital turn in on blockchain instead of spending a 50,000 euro for housed case. Tokenization lets many people buy a small piece. Each token is a share of a real asset, where a wine stay in a professional center, keep in a perfect combination. It is actually what Altherum does. Altherum connected traditional asset with modern technology. User can access viable alternative asset, collect wines, rare gemstone, etc. What were had a reach before. The process ensure clear and complete. You are not buying internet hype, but you are owning a digital share of a real asset, verified and professionally stored asset. Why does this matter? 3 reasons. First, one open access. You don't need the millions. You can start with a small amount and have a one piece of masterpiece. 2. Liquidity. Starting become faster. You can trade quicker. You share with investor around the world. You can share about with the blockchain. Third, transparency. Origin, province, certificate, storage. Everything is a record on the blockchain. This lower the risk on fakes. Tokenization make the wine market more open and clear. This open the doors to investors who could only watch from far way before. This technology is still new, but we're watching a new way to own, trade, and invest in luxury assets. You no longer need a climate control cellar at home. Technology does the hard work: selection, authentication, storage, and legal management. Keep in think below the explore Altherum. Thank you for watching.